a Celica GT-4 that's been sat for 3 years, this one's going to be good. So you join us on this rainy day where we're going to clean up this Celica GT-4, which is actually becoming quite a rare thing on the roads nowadays, so you don't see too many of them around. And this one belongs to a friend of mine, and it's been sat for quite a while, and as such it is filthy. There are, of course, areas you'll see as we go around this that are too far gone for cleaning to fix, so mainly loss of paint in certain areas. However, we were aware of this, and going in we knew that there were limitations based on that, so kick back and enjoy the clean as we work our way through it. First thing we wanted to do was get everything rinsed down. There was a lot of tree leaves and dirt, moss, those sort of things that had just built up from being sat. So a thorough pressure washing first, and then we could get to the snow foaming. For that we used Wax Planet's 8 Below, and whilst that sat on the paintwork, we worked around all of the tight work with Sansom Bugsy. It's really satisfying to see all of the grime just being pushed out of all the tight work areas, and you could really see how good this product was at cutting through those, but also just how dirty these key areas were, which is all the more reason to make sure you don't miss them when you're cleaning your car. So now that the car has been snow foamed, the tight work's been done and it's been allowed adequate time to dwell, we're going to go ahead and rinse it all down. Whilst we do the rinsing, we're going to go to a short musical break. So as you saw during that musical break, we got the car washed up and rinsed down, and now we're going to move on to the wheels. For that, we're going to be using KKD's Devils Juice to break down the brake dust that's on the wheels. We're also going to be using Autoglanz Rebound to scrub up the tyres and get them ready for dressing. Always important to do the calipers if you can, and on this car they're very exposed and in quite nice condition actually, so very important just to spend that extra few seconds in getting those cleaned up as well. So now that the wheels and tyres are done, we're going to move on to the decontamination of the paint, really get it cleaned up so we can see the true state of it. For that we're using a HD Car Cares iron remover, and we're also going to get the car clayed down as well. Not a lot of tar on this car, so we had planned on being quite intensive with tar remover, but on inspection it didn't actually need any dedicated tar remover applied, so we just did the iron removal and the clay bar stage. Now we can get it all dried up and see just what we're playing with. So as you can see, the paintwork is very cloudy, very milky and very oxidized. We need to get this off the surface really to restore some gloss and sheen to this paintwork, just to bring it back to life. So as you can see, the paintwork is very cloudy, very dull and very oxidized, and it's certainly not going to set any records for gloss in its current state. It needs a machining of some sort, and having taken paint readings and being aware of some of the damage, we erred on the cautious side and went for Koch Chemie's 3-in-1, which is an all-in-one polish. It was just provided some cut to remove the surface oxidization, but also laid down a bit of protection, and we found by doing this method we were removing very few microns of paint, really doing our best to preserve what was left there without going too aggressively into the paint layer. As you can see, we're really bringing some gloss back to this old girl now. It is going to look great at the end. As daylight was fading, we had to make sure that everything could be done in ample time, so while Michael finished machining the offside, I went round with the Autoglym tyre dressing and Sansom's Speedy glass cleaner,
much nicer,
just to do some of the final finishing touches.
I don't know whether it worked going round with it. IPA white down at the end. Just get all the maybe a detail. Oh no, we're going to go see when you made it.
Yeah. It's a lovely cutie.
It's old school, I love it.
So now we're going to go on to the finish shot, so enjoy these. We took the gazebo away in the hopes of getting a bit more light, but didn't factor for the paintwork getting rained on, which unfortunately did rob us of a little bit of the final gloss, but trust me, it was there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you've not already. Any questions, comments or queries, hit me up below. But that's all for now, and that's all for 2020. We'll see you next year. Enjoy these finishing shots, and we'll see you soon. Take care.